Hello there, and welcome back to Black Mirror, the remake. I'm sorry, the remake, not the original one. Yeah, I said it in the last episode. I'm really enjoying the game so far. It's very intriguing. It's like very dark, mysterious. We have great environment. Okay, now we're in the master's study, and I don't know, our objective is explore the master's study, so let's do that.
If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
Ah, also that's our father's study. Okay, and someone has been searching through everything. Well, someone has made a mess at least. Oh, they have these beautiful plants everywhere. I would like to have those. At least like that big. Even though, to be honest, it's so dark in here, I don't think they would thrive and grow very well. Not know well. It looks like a notebook.
Myths and Legends of the Highlands. From the library, I'd wager.
Okay. There's even a light on the desk. Okay, that looks like a puzzle.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, let's try with force.
Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Oh yeah, what a mess. Okay.
Everything but the seal.
Also, that's like a stamping thingy. Pictures are more pieces, photo pieces.
Just bits and bobs.
How about here?
What a mess. Letters about the day-to-day running of the estate. These might be useful if I decide to live here.
He's thinking about living here.
Pay half what he asks. Forward to lawyers. Charming. And this one. Your money won't protect you forever. The hangman will catch up eventually. A curse on you and your family. Seems he was as popular as he was pleasant.
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations, and to be told we must leave our own home is too much to bear. Alice, my wife, whom you have met, is beside herself with grief. We have nowhere else to go. I beg you to look inside your heart and allow us to remain.
Have them out by the end of the month.
The signs are there. Deny them at your peril. The ancient evil that inhabits this land has seeped into the very stone of the castle walls. And if you do not tread carefully, it will infect your family.
Contact the constable. Have this witch locked up so she does not bother us again.
Wait, did our father write all these things? I mean, the notes? Was he such a bad person? Huh. Okay, what else? What have I missed? What have I missed? Oh, another drawer.
Oh, some sort of secret compartment.
So what's that? The chapel, the family chronicles. I may find answers there.
Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there. Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there.
This looks like a clue to that, whatever that plate is in the shelf. Did we read this? No.
A local girl goes missing. Concerns have been raised at the disappearance of Cora McKay, a 17-year-old local girl. According to the police, she was last seen leaving her place of work, the Three Kegs Inn, 2 days ago. She is the third person to disappear in recent months, but the circumstances of each have been markedly different. Cora is described as being 4'10", with grey eyes and long dark hair. Anyone with information is urged to contact the constabulary.
Why all the fuss? She is nothing but a peasant. A tavern girl. If you can't keep your blabbermouth shut, don't be surprised if others make sure you get what's coming to you.
Wow.
This sounds as if Grandfather Edward was willing to take drastic measures to enforce his will.
Okay, so the master was the grandfather Edward, not our father. Okay, well, that's good. And our father was also trying to find out what's going on here, so he was searching the study, I guess, the office. Okay, and the grandfather was a dick. So is there anything else? I haven't opened this, but that's empty. I opened this. I'm not sure about here, like underneath. Maybe here? No, I think, I don't know, that's it. I can't see anything else. What that sound? And the black screen was getting a little annoying. Come on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all. How do I leave? Maybe we can do something with that, the plate in the shelf. Hello? Okay, I couldn't walk for a moment. I got a little scared. Okay, use. Ah, yeah. Rotate big ring, rotate medium ring, and rotate small ring. And we have something in our inventory. Let me see. No. What was it? Apparatus dial note. 251. From outside to inside. I just don't... I just wrote that down, but I don't have numbers. Oh, wait. Are these the same symbols that we had on the other? No. These are different symbols. At least most of them. I mean, this one here looks similar to one that we had, and this one too. Wait, maybe. Okay, but I didn't have... I don't have 2, 5, or 1. Okay, so... I guess we have to kind of translate these somehow. Maybe from a book in the library. I'm stuck. Okay, I can't walk right now. It's, for some reason, it's taking a moment before I can start walking again. Where's my candle? Am I not done here? Okay, now I'm very confused. He just left the candle on the desk and I can't pick it up anymore. Now it's gonna be so dark. Okay, so I don't know why, but the game is a little glitchy here right now. And I reloaded, I restarted, I loaded the save game, and for some reason now my my candle is gone and it's dark. I'm a little worried right now. I hope I'm getting it back. Also, whenever I leave like some kind of close-up, like just the plate here, it takes a few seconds to until I can move. So that's weird. Okay, well, I need a better clue.
If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
I need a better clue because I can't leave.
I need to find what Father hid here.
I'm sorry that it's like this dark right now, but unfortunately, my candle is history. Oh, I hope I can get it back. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I need a better clue. I have that puzzle and the numbers, but on the puzzle, on the plate, there are only symbols and no numbers. And how should I know what symbols to put in there? Alright, so I was asking for more clues, and the game gave me some more clues. I was just too blind to see them. There are more. There are these symbols on the shelf. So, question is, what's the order? So this is maybe 1 at the bottom. Could that be? Because it's the lowest one, and then we need 2 would be this one. Just writing it down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be this one. And where's the thing here? Okay, and now that means we need 2 on the outer. And there was that little... Well, it's this one, but for some reason it's not even in the... It's not even marked properly. Okay, let's hope that's good enough. And the middle one looks like an N. This one. And this, the last one is like a B. Pointy B. This one. And it seems like this was not right. So let's try to do the outer thing a little better. Doesn't work. Is it bugged or what's going on? It was the other way around. I had to count 1 from the top.
This castle certainly has its secrets.
Oh, we have the tower for that model, right? In our inventory?
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this. There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Stop your whining. Stop your whining.
Hello? What's going on? What the hell? little creepy.
Goodness, what is that? Oh no.
Wait!
Who's that?
The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
What the hell is going on?
Are you all right, sir? What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood and he pushed him down.
Oh, he's a ghost.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
Him.
It's a grandfather, right? The mean guy. Huh. Okay, that was chapter 1.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You didn't say anything.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
Talk in my sleep? What did my father see?
I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
begging your pardon, sir. You should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Crannan. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Crannan.
Hey, what did I say in my sleep?
Get a hold of yourself, David.
What? What am I doing? What the hell? I don't know. Am I clicking on clicking? What? I hate these mini games. You really have no idea what to do, and it's like not obvious at all. I think I had to click like in the circle. I don't.
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of.
The boy and the old man.
Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real. More even than the daydreams that plagued my childhood. I don't remember ever seeing that boy. A faded memory, perhaps? As far as I know, I've never been to this castle before.
So, are we seeing ghosts?
Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Or are we going mad? Quest log? Who was the boy? And find out what Ailsa knows. And where's my candle? So, it's the next day now, right? So hopefully I don't need a candle. But who knows, just in case. It was taking a moment to load. And then I'm kind of stuck because I can't move for a few seconds. I don't really know how to solve that. Maybe I'm gonna try to restart the game. Okay, so I restarted the game. Let's hope that fixed the problems.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere.
Nice.
Master David, nice of you to grace us with your presence.
Friendly, thanks for waiting. Or counter. No, let's stay friendly. He already doesn't like us.
I appreciate your patience.
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon.
Oh, wait, I think I need to change the gamma now. That looks very weird. Eat scrambled eggs. What the hell is this? Don't eat.
I shot the deer myself, in the local woods.
The deer brain.
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out.
Oh well. It was delicious. Thank you very much. Are we done?
That was delicious. Thank you.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in
India.
India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range.
Alright. And now? Who's the boy? Can I talk to him? Can I ask him about the boy?
Yes, Master David?
I'm just gonna ask all of them, I think.
You've worked for the family all your life.
Yes, Master David. Saved my time serving in Swaziland.
You served in South Africa?
Oh, indeed, sir. During the Boer War. But Sir Edward intervened and I was able to return unharmed from that most futile conflict.
May I ask, the maid, she seems nervous, almost afraid of me.
She's afraid of everything.
You don't think much of her?
I do not, sir. And, if I may be so bold, one of Lady Gordon's earrings has gone missing.
You suspect the maid?
Not my place to say, Master David.
Yet I think you just did say. If I gave him the earring, he'd use it as an excuse to torment the maid. Not that I'd ever gain his trust. He's clearly loyal to Lady Margaret.
No, we're gonna give it to her, I guess.
How many staff are there?
Nowadays, only myself, the maid, and Rory the gardener. I suppose you could include the lawyer, too, if that is work.
Not many for such a big house.
If you felt like hiring more staff, I would not complain, sir. But of course, not everyone is suited to work in this house.
Well, good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
Okay. One weird staff member conversation. Later. Okay, let's just... Oh, enter the garden.
Elsa knows more about my father than she dares tell me. I'd better earn her trust now. She might return to the village once the weather clears.
Okay, then we're gonna talk to her first. There was the... She went to the basement, right? Is that...
Smoking a pipe?
Oh.
I thought that would be beneath her station.
Right, let's talk to her first. We found her earring, so we're gonna give it back, I guess.
Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that
Think nothing of it. You are obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
Boy in the
I don't want to
castle.
give her another reason to think me mad. This may seem like an unusual question.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way. What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh, he was magnificent. He was handsome, so handsome.
And an asshole.
And caring.
Caring enough to knock a defenseless child down the stairs.
All was so very different when he was around.
The maid. She seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew my father to be the violent type.
Oh, there are many things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
I could give it to her, and she'd still never tell me anything useful about my father or the secrets of this place. But the maid? I could use this to earn her trust.
Alright, that's what we're gonna do.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
Feign ignorance, or it was important.
I was looking for some documents, and Andrew had already gone to bed.
I would still appreciate you respecting the rules of this house. You're not its owner quite yet.
I picked the second option. Okay. So we are looking for Ailsa? That's a weird name. And she went to the basement. So where was the kitchen again? Still dark in here, even though it's day now. Oh, what's this? A telephone?
A sign of modernity, even in ancient houses like this.
Use?
A sign of
Oh,
modernity,
okay, he's not using it.
even in ancient houses like this.
Maybe later. Is this the kitchen? I don't remember. No, this was the where Margaret slept. Not sure if it's worth the time to look around. And this there was not the kitchen in the back, I think. God, I can't remember. Maybe here. I wish I had a map of the castle. Oh yeah, there she is.
Miss Crannan?
Blood?
Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scunner thought it would be funny to put one of his dead beasties in it to fear me. He should keep them in the cellar and... Sorry, sir. I'm speaking out of turn.
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say,
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said...
Oh yeah, the
Sorry,
earring
sir,
first.
I must
Okay.
get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl.
Yeah,
I think you may have
earring.
lost this.
looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. Oh, she can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will.
Okay, so now we can ask
What happened to my father here?
some other things.
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me?
I already gave her the frickin' earring.
Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir.
Well, I'm not the owner yet, and you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there. I shall leave you to your work.
Oh my god, it's still so dark. I'm sorry that I'm messing with the settings all the time. I'm just with the cover. I'm a little bit it's weird. Because I thought it would be daylight now, and when I had the breakfast it was way too bright. But it's still so dark in here, even though it's daytime. The garden, or should we...
Elsa knows more about my father than she dares tell me. I'd better earn her trust now. She might return to the village once the weather clears.
Well, let's just go already.
Shall we?
Oh, she has the candle. Very good. Oh, wow. Oh my god. The very big cellar.
How cruel of Mr. McKinnon to send her down here alone.
Do they not have like electric light? Yeah, give me my candle.
Let's see what we can find down here. Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether.
Oh.
How...
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna explore a little bit and find something to get rid of the spiders.
Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning and magic tricks. The water of life. Some of these whiskies are from local distilleries.
Looks fresh.
Master Eddie's work. He and Mr. McKinnon put it here earlier. Poor beastie.
Eddie. Another family member I've yet to meet. Ooh, a lot of blood for just one animal.
Eddie, okay.
Not the most hygienic workstation. A hunting map.
A map.
Looks like they've been poaching outside the Gordon estate.
Please, please take, please. Okay, well, what else do we have here? Is there something lying on the floor here? No, okay. Nothing here. This is where it came from, right? So, anything here? Oh, okay, I'm carrying something in my hand now. I guess that's to get rid of the spiders? Or is it? Oh yeah, burn.
Step right up.
Sir? What are you...
Really? Wow.
Oh my! Oh, that's amazing!
What a hero.
Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
Nice.
Sorry. Did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
And you are?
Edward Mallory. You may call me Edward III.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed.
The look in his eyes. Oh, his parents.
Pleased to meet you, Eddie. So, your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
Lovely. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize.
I was helping Miss Crannan.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said? They
No,
all tend
not
to
at
act
all.
like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh. Oh, you don't know.
Well,
Well, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
Okay, so we earned Elsa's trust.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Library after dinner.
At
Dinner
last, I might get some answers.
Who was the boy? I still have to find out. Meet up with Elsa after dinner. Do I have anything in my diary? Oh, yes. Let's see. The greeting I received upon my arrival was as cold as the castle walls. Although Andrew Harrison, the lawyer who had contacted me on behalf of the family in the past, did his best to make me feel welcome. The staff seem as strange as my family, with the maid skulking in and out of locked doors and the old gardener Rory warning me about some dark family secret, yet refusing to share any details. Letters I found around the house reflected my father's obsession with the occult. He spent most of my childhood studying it, traveling the world to seek out esoteric tomes. And grandfather Edward? His letters and notes made grandmother Margaret's admiration for him all the more puzzling. To Edward, people were merely chattels, just things to be done with as he wished. I can only hope that the hallucinations of the boy I suffered, real as they might have seemed, have been the result of the combined strains of the past weeks. Memories, perhaps, from my youth? Or are these the first steps towards the same madness that father succumbed to? Okay, oh yeah, here I see. Also, we have to go back to the master's study. Okay, wait, maybe we should go back down and talk to...
I better leave Cousin Eddie to his hobby for now.
Okay, so I'm not gonna talk to Cousin Eddie. So who's gonna tell me about the boy then? Is it dinner time yet? Oh, I could ask that guy, the Andrew, right? The lawyer. I could ask him about the boy.
David, apologies for not being here to greet you. As the telephone in the castle is not working due to the recent storm, I have had to journey to the village to communicate with my office. Upon my return, I shall show you to the chapel where you can pay your respects to your father. Yours, Andrew Harrison.
Or maybe I'll just head to the chapel myself, just as soon as the weather clears.
Mm-hmm. Where's the chapel now? A map. A map would be very helpful. Okay, so we have the desk here still.
This Dr. Farber might be useful. Perhaps she could shed some light on Father's final weeks. I should contact her.
Dr. Farber? Who? Okay. Also, yeah, I still wanted to take a closer look at the model here. So let's do that.
Let's see if my trusty key will get this open.
Well, first I can't put the tower here. Okay, key.
Not like this.
Oh God, I wish I could get a little closer. Okay, so we have the short side here, and then we have the other side there. Here, that's the short one, and so this one has to be on the opposite side, like this. And now I would like to move the other one, but I can only move them together.
Not like this. I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
I wish I could put the tower in here. And it seems like I can't change the key enough. Because this here, I can only... I'm missing a piece, I think. That's actually what's going on here, because there's still space. And this is one piece I can only rotate it like that. So I'm missing something. Okay, good. Good. And here, I think we were done. Now the question that I'm asking myself is... What should I do next? Should I go to dinner? And I'm supposed to quit. I'm supposed to contact someone. Oh, and I haven't been upstairs yet. Oh yeah, the attic, right? Is here.
Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house.
Okay, so I think since there's nothing going on up here, this is the library. I didn't want to go here. And it's way too dark in here, so that's the library, and we want to go to the dining room now. Okay, we're at the stairs.
Maybe you want to have something to ask her about. This'll make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the back. Grandfather Edward. Just as he looked last night. My family. Yet they're all still strangers to me. Lady Margaret. She looks happy. I can't imagine her smiling like that these days.
What?
What's
Nothing.
this? Looks like it's drawn in blood?
Does it? What? What's going on? Oh, wait, what?
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon, these visions are like nothing I've ever experienced before, and they're getting worse.
Okay, quest log. Who's the boy? Find the grave from the painting. Oh, it's probably the chapel. We wanted to go there later. Okay, now, since I have the picture, I guess I can ask around about the boy. So I think Lady Margaret was here. Correct? So I can ask her, I guess. And Well, the others are gone.
Lady Margaret?
Yes, David?
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room.
Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year?
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken?
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him.
Yeah, for whatever reason. Okay, meet up with Asa, find the grave from the painting. So now we want to go outside, yeah? I'm gonna try to go outside. But he said something earlier about, the weather is supposed to clear up first. And it looks like it's still raining, so... Oh, but we can actually go out. Ooh. A new area to explore? Fancy!
Finally, some fresh air.
That's not so fancy. But his coat looks fancy. Alright. It's so crowded. Oh, and we're running. Oh my god. It's a whole new feeling. And we have a nice view. We can go down. There's like a little, like a pier or something. But we want to find the grave from the picture. Oh, there's...
Master David.
Oh, that's Rory.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Well, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
When you talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
You shouldn't have come back. You canna go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was justified then?
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here, you should think on what the poison grown here did to your father. You can?
No, not really.
If you dinna mind, this door will no mend itself.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay, so there's some kind of family curse, and being here is somehow bad for the Gordon family members. It's driving them insane.
Father had a similar toolbox. Back when he still fixed things around the house.
I mean, being, I guess, around the castle.
Must be hard to look after the plants when you can barely see them.
Nice car. Oh, is that our car? Probably. Maybe. Okay, let's go up to the... Oh, that's not a chapel. That's... What is that even? Like a small hut? No, that is the chapel. Okay, now let me see the grave. And it was somewhere here. Yes? No? Oh, this?
I've seen this before. In the painting. This is the grave I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... Ah! These vines are too thick. I need something to cut through these.
I have a knife. But I don't have a knife. Anymore. Okay, I'm gonna look around. Hopefully I can find some gardening tools.
Nobody left to mourn the dead or care for their graves, it seems. Locked with a padlock. Andrew will have a key, but I'm not keen on waiting for his return.
Find a way into the chapel, okay. So we need like a gardening scissors. And we need to find a way into the chapel. And it seems there's nothing else around here. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the rest of the garden. Maybe... Hello? Maybe I could take a look at the bag with the tools again. See if there's like some scissors in there. Yeah.
Rory's tools. A hammer, a tenon saw, a bolt cutter. All a bit rusty, but in good order. Rory's tools.
I need the bolt cutter. Key to the chapel?
You wouldn't have to have a chapel key, would you?
Ain't set a foot in there for years, and I don't intend to either.
That'll be a no, then. The graveyard. Is it a family plot?
Aye. No matter how high and mighty, all the Gordons end up there.
A cheery thought. It's a shame we do not have the means to properly care for the graves.
Why bother? 'Tis bones and food for worms.
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe. If I ken what you need it for.
The graves. I
Not
would
a
like to
lie.
tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact? Why's that then?
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
It's a half lie.
Fair enough, laddie. Just grab it yourself, will ye?
Well, thank you very much. Right, that's all I needed. Let's go. Looks so fancy in that coat. I really like that. Yeah, I like when men are wearing coats like this. Makes them look very neat and fancy. But I assume they're not too warm in winter, especially.
Better. Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here. Another piece of the castle model.
Yay. I'm glad I didn't need a shovel.
Another part of the model. And it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
Or maybe it's red wine. Okay, and we can now also enter the chapel, right? What's so dark in here again? Explore the chapel.
The place is crumbling. Not the safest spot to pray.
Oh, the echo is really nice. What's this?
Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware. The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time. 'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory, powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs, a debt as yet unsettled, a price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust. For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahandu, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Okay, we get some more background story. That's it? No, there's more here.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect, to the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life, lest my clan should suffer. I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
What on earth? Where's the coal coming from?
Oh, what's happening? Okay, everything looks different. Can I go up? No. So, oh, what?
Is this what madness feels like? It can't be real.
Oh, it's like we're underwater now.
All this looks like the bottom of a lake.
Is that a clue?
What are you trying to show me?
Oh, a body? At the bottom of the lake? A woman? And someone up here. Standing. Someone threw her into the lake.
There's a fresh wound across her stomach. The figure up there must be Edward.
Oh yeah, we read that newspaper article about the girl who's gone missing, right? Anything else? Oh yeah, we can climb even more. What the hell? Game over? What? What? Game over? How? I didn't even know there was a game over in this game. What's going on? Oh my god, okay. Oh, damn it. What? What the hell? Oh, shit, no, I didn't save. Okay, I didn't expect her to kill me.
She's not holding a baby, but some heavy object to weigh herself down.
Can I save? No, I can't save.
There's a fresh wound across her stomach. The figure up there must be Edward.
Okay, so this time not getting too close. Trying to keep some distance.
A note. I'm taking my baby with me to save it from this rotten family.
Find my child!
Out. Oh my god. Oh, there's that.
Are you alright?
What was it again? Clicking, right? Right.
Did you see her? She drowned.
Calm down, you're in shock. What were you doing clambering about in here?
If I told you, you'd think me mad.
Odd.
You are.
That is just what your father
Maybe.
said to me.
Who are you?
What? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Leah Farber.
Oh.
I treated your father at the asylum.
The asylum?
Let's get you back to the castle and make sure you are all right.
Okay, well, thank you for the help.
What did you come here for?
I'm not sure your father's story is finished yet, and there are some things I still need to make my peace with.
What's this about an asylum?
As I said, your father was admitted.
Why? Who did that to him?
I did. But unfortunately, he managed to escape.
What? Hold on a minute. How dare you come in here and...
Told you? Your father was a madman. A complete and utter madman. Don't mind me. Please continue.
Well, what right did you have to lock my father up in a madhouse?
I was his doctor. I understand you are in shock, but you have no right to speak to me in such a way. I was trying to help him.
He's dead. Capital job.
Now, hold on just a minute.
He's changing. He's already changing. What's his name? David? Daniel?
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! No!
What's going on? Who's dead? Is that Elsa? Oh. What the hell? Yes, that's Elsa. Oh yeah, she wanted to meet me after dinner. She drowned in the blood, or did her neck break? Either way, it's not a nice way to die, I guess. If there is any nice way to die.
Eddie, it'll be all right. Pull yourself together.
I suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door?
And yet you were the
Me?
one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you? I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course, ma'am.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father. Why did you come here? To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me, to prevent any further violent outburst, or so Lady Margaret had said. But something felt wrong, even then.
So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up. I tried to help him. He was convinced he was carrying some ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to reach him.
Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back.
I'm not sure if we can ask both, so I'm going to ask about the ancient evil first.
He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To remove himself from this place?
I believe so.
And yet here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world. Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows? Though I think what really scared him was beyond the physical.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
I mean, we've seen things, so I guess we're not going to dismiss.
I have other things to worry about right now.
We're gonna
Feels
avoid.
like a drowning woman floating in thin air. If you really want to help me, I need to find out what the maid knew. What Lady Margaret and Angus didn't want her to tell me.
You believe it got her killed?
Maybe. What I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. She must have drowned herself down at the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
All right. Well, we are starting to uncover some secrets, but on the price of our sanity, it seems. So, yeah, he's already changing his attitude, the way he's talking to people. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here. So please let me know your thoughts and your opinions in the comments. I'm very curious about them. And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't yet, so you don't miss the upcoming episodes of Black Mirror or any other videos that I upload. Yeah, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope I will see you on my next video.